Did anybody else notice this little oopsie in the last video? We just left an open plug on the compressor side. Now I want to know, have you ever seen rain? No, but I really want to know, will the slicks from our lawnmower, which have a Honda bolt pattern, bolt onto the front of our triple turbo Honda? Okay, that one wasn't tight. The rest were tight. Now these are 14s and they're pretty tight, and these are 13s. So technically we have a little bit less room, but I think the barrels, these have a low profile barrel, so you can see where it goes straight down right here. And then this one actually goes down and then it does like a little bubble there. We're not gonna know until we try though. Oh my God, does that actually fit? That actually fits, boys. We got us a race car. Now really we can keep the stock winter back tires on there, or the front tires here will actually bolt on to the back of that too, so we could have bigs and skinnies just backwards to this car because it's got skinnies and bigs and a lot more power. Unfortunately, this car's got to go for today. It's going to go back over to the other garage, and Tokyo's coming over for their new long-awaited project. Today is the day. Winch? I have it. I think it's 6 weeks until Miles of Mayhem. Countdown's on.
Plan B. Just keep
Plan B. We have a Plan B car at least.
I mean, I think.
And Plan C.
Also, the powder coated domes look really.
Yeah, the
really
new.
good.
I don't know what Nick did to this, but it looks so good black, and then the all black domes I like a lot more.
Yeah.
BlackSheepIndustries.ca. And then I forgot that I didn't block this off last time. So just an open port right there. So I could have spooled a little bit harder, I guess.
But I mean, it seemed to work really good.
It worked really well, actually.
And it made real.
It's always a friggin' party in here, man. The bass didn't drop yet.
There's no bass dropping.
No bass drop. Now today's video is sponsored by Omaze. And I'm excited to be working with Omaze again to offer you guys a chance to win a 2022 McLaren GT. Go to omaze.com/boostedlifestyle to enter for your chance to win. And if you guys are like me and you love fast cars, I'm talking twin turbo 4-liter V8, 612 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. And as car guys, we can all agree there'd be nothing better than taking this beautiful orange McLaren through some tunnels, wide open throttle with the windows down to annoy everybody else. Or you know what, maybe we can use it as it's intended, do some super fast laps around a track. Or what we'd all really do if we won is show it off to our buddies and be the coolest kid on the block. You can also feel good knowing you're supporting a foundation like Make-A-Wish. And entering is super simple. For your chance to win this 2022 McLaren GT, just go to omaze.com/boostedlifestyle. It'll be the first link down in my description, and donations support the amazing work of Make-A-Wish Foundation. Let's get to work. But first, I gotta get out of my pink pants. Mali Boost 2.0, baby. Look at that motor. 2JZ engine, no shit. So we didn't do any body work to it, but I guess you got a gray piece of junk. 6 weeks till Miles of Mayhem, and we gotta have this thing running, my car running, and Gina's car running. Time crunch is definitely on. Remember, $80 winch in the trailer, way easier for everything. Got that diesel edition though, bro.
Yeah, bros.
Diesel. Chevrolet diesel. So, oh yeah, I guess you got a turbo motorcycle too. The one time I turboed a motorcycle. This is Mali Boost 1.0. So Mali Boost 1.0. Basically what happened is Tokyo went to go pick up his dad at the airport, and then his dad started back talking him. So his dad was in the passenger seat, and Tokyo's like, yeah, well, I'll put you into a pole, and then hit a pole and almost destroyed him. So that's kind of what happened. And now the car is destroyed. Andy loves wiener.
He frigged around.
And found out.
He frigged around and he found out.
So basically we have all the parts to build Mali Boost 2.0. This is actually Tokyo's new engine.
Cutter Up Performance in Calgary.
Cutter Up Performance in Calgary.
Rob and my roommate Luke.
They assembled this engine. It's actually Summit Racing piston rod combo. So now you got, you can basically handle all the boosts.
It's a 5.4. It's punch 30 over and ATI balancer and
So yeah, last year was a stock bottom end. This year it's got a piston rod combo in it, so it should handle more boost. The Turbo 400 still here from James Hatfield. All the turbo setup is still here. There's a couple things left we need to pull out of the shell before it goes to the dump. But other than that,
The Fox 88 is under it.
yep. Other than that, get all this junk in the trailer, get over to my place, and we'll start banging it out. Get it? Banging it out. Corey Trevor?
Corey Treverson.
Doesn't your neighbor know we're trying to film stuff over here?
Inconsiderate.
Super inconsiderate. I mean, all right, the car's in. We put it in backwards so we can yank the motor out of this thing without having to put the engine crate at the front of the garage and move everything. So this, whatever that is, looks like a...
It's either a 305 or a 350.
It's like
oh my God.
Is that a block heater? Maybe?
But that's like a lamp cord. These are my kind of people.
Anyways, this is like a 963 big block Pontiac Chevrolet diesel.
3/4 race cam.
3/4 race cam.
Camel hump heads.
Does wheelie over pop cans. We got to pull it out because we need to put the naturally aspirated 5 tree in there with boost to make it naturally aspirated boosted.
Which is more better.
More betters. So I need to yank this stupid thing out. All right, I think I got everything from underneath unhooked, which was the biggest part. And now we're gonna hook the crane up. Oh, there's Tokyo again. And we'll find out the tensile strength of everything I didn't hook up if there's anything unhooked. Not hooked up, unhooked.
So there's like an inch down there on the top side of the exhaust that is inaccessible.
With the grinder anyways. Bending it up.
Well, buddy, crowbar.
What's that old saying? If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid?
Yeah.
Well, it's stupid and it didn't work, so it might be stupid. Okay, now maybe if we put a new blade in the grinder, because we broke this one.
Not the app.
Oh, we really did break it.
Oh, you broke the centerpiece?
Yeah. Oh, because we don't have a Sawzall blade.
I'll buy you some.
Not getting in there, is it?
Not quite. I bet you Corey Trevor could get in there. Or Randy Trevor. Yeah. So the crossover. Like being a dick.
A lot of wood blades though. You want to chop down trees and shit.
Want to use a wood blade on metal? I'll spit on it for lubrication.
That'll work awesome. Let's just see if this little tiny blade works now.
I mean, I've seen small things work.
That's probably average. I want to cut through this.
So you're just putting more concentration into it with a little one. We need long metal blades.
I think we need longer ones, yeah. But this one is still getting smoked. So I'm probably going too fast with it, to be honest, but...
And you're trying to force it through with the foot sawzall instead of letting the blade chew.
True.
Okay, I'll go get blades.
But it's a good thing we already had Sawzall blades, because you basically need them to open these packages.
Oh, yeah?
Open me. Hold on, you're gonna hit a blade. You're gonna hit a blade. See? You gotta go over there. Yeah. And that's how you do it. Let's see if it works now.
Oh, you left it on record while we were talking.
Oh no.
Randy Treverson.
Dude, we could totally start a professional catalytic converter stealing operation now with these.
That's a real thing. We need a quieter sawzall though, because you can't be stealing people's cats at 2 o'clock in the morning with that sort of noise.
No. Now, how are we getting this one?
You might have to go from the bottom.
feel like this thing's in the way. Can we just like...
You can't cut plug wires with a metal.
Why not?
Because you can't triple stamp a double stamp either. Anybody get the reference? Triple stamp a double stamp? Put it in the comments.
Ow.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Is that like an EGR or something?
Probably some sort of 1980s emissions.
Now she should come out. Holy.
Anybody need a boat anchor? Does the hood gotta come off? Probably. Yeah, we're gonna take the hood off.
Frig.
Just like we did last time, though.
Oh, it's filming. But the battery's almost dead. There it is. That 10.1 liter V6 coming out.
Dual overhead cam, though.
Dual overhead cam. It's got one cam, like a two-piece cam in it. VTEC.
And she was pausing.
There's a posi cam yet. Don't ruin the emblem.
Working on it.
Tokyo, I want to say that it probably went through like a quart or two of oil sometime in its life, just judging by what's going on right there.
No, that's undercoating on the top side of the transmission. It's a common thing.
That is bad, dude. Probably like that valve cover gasket right there, leaking for like 3/4 of its life. And then all the oil accumulates here, and then dust just gets on it, and that's what it looks like afterwards.
Plus with the 3/4 race cam.
Yeah, the vibrations and stuff.
And the vacuum variations.
Watch the emblem. It does fold over though. You're hitting my garage door. Straight to the dump. Alright, that was cake. No more bad boy motor.
No,
Just put like this simple LS in there and it'll be like it won't make as much power, but the reliability will be up a little bit. I mean, that other engine had fresh oil in it all the time. From the amount of oil that's on the back right here, you had to keep adding oil, so it was always fresh oil. It is bad.
Like real bad. The underside, the top side of the trans tunnel is probably
Yeah, caked, yeah. So, got to haul the factory exhaust out, the transmission cross member, the rear end.
Reusing it.
Oh yeah, we're going to reuse that exhaust for our twin turbos. What's the official number? When does Miles of Mayhem start? The 13th?
And it starts on
The 13th, doesn't it? Or the 12th?
the 14th is Tech Day in Medicine Hat.
Okay.
But we have to be out of town on the 13th to get down, or the 12th.
So we have 43 days to finish this, and Gina's car, all in working order.
Do we even bother with the surge tank and the bigger injectors, or do we just get it together running?
We'll see when we get there. It'd be like tomorrow, probably come out, get all the other shit that needs to come out engine-wise, and get the other engine and trans back in as soon as we can. We just need flywheel bolts. That's what we're missing right now. To put the flex plate on the engine, we need the flywheel bolts so we can bolt up the transmission, and then we can put this all in as one unit instead of trying to put that in afterwards, which is a super pain. So I guess the trunk key might be the same as the last one here. Certified GM trunk key right there. Oh,
Parts.
yeah. I'm not sure I want any of those.
Taillights.
Yeah. Oh, I guess your taillights got pretty beat out, didn't they?
Yep. Taillights. Plate mount.
Man.
Heck yeah.
This thing keeps leaking oil too. Gotta fix that tank. What is that? Is that the windshield motor? I think that's the wiper motor right there.
Might be. That would be helpful. Not necessary, but helpful.
And that's
Trunk
the
is actually
radiator.
in good shape. Because
Yeah.
I never looked in it before. It looks like they did pour 15 back here too.
Yeah, it does. Is it rusted out on that side as well?
Yes, down in the bottom. It's starting.
Okay.
Like a
Not
inch,
as bad.
Like 3 centimeters less than an inch.
Honestly, I feel like this car looks worse than your other one, but I feel like the body and
The frame
underneath,
and stuff is solid.
it's more solider than the other one.
So what I was thinking was, if we don't mount the battery
There, with the surge tank back
in
there.
the hole. Is that 4 taillights? I think I got extras.
Couple set of taillights there for you.
If we don't mount, the surge tank would fit right in there. You could probably put the battery and the surge tank in there.
Why does that one look bigger than the last one?
I don't know. But yeah, then you would just have to build.
Did you have a stereo hooked up in your last car?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this one will get it. When I hit the light pole and wrote the car off, it wrecked my sub box.
It did, yeah. I remember
Frig.
that.
Frig!
Trying to teach Dad a lesson, friggin' ruin your sub box.
He got out of line, he frigged around, and he found out, and it cost me a sub box and a car.
It's funny because that's like the best threat ever now.
Oh, I used it all winter. Dad would say something, I'd be like, stop leaving the goddamn coffee machine on. He'd be like, shut up. Like, listen, get in the car, let's go for a drive. Yeah, like that's seam sealer, dude.
I know, it looks like someone put some work
They
into
put a floor in it. So yeah, if we put the fuel system there,
or even on the corner there. Like you have to box it in.
yeah, like the battery box.
Yeah. Well, at least we have a starting point now.
At least we got in the trunk.
Yeah.
At least I know my trunk key works. Hey, rearview mirror.
So yeah, I guess anybody new to this story, Tokyo did get into an accident with the old car. Like a wheel came flying off. He went fishtail, and then out of everything he could have hit, he hit a light pole, knocked the light pole over, which, you know, bonus points. But
I'm doing a burnout in this car in front of that light pole.
a group of us actually came together and purchased this car, and then we had a bunch of money put together, and we got extra stuff like bigger brakes and stuff like that. So we're gonna rebuild it better, and we don't have a lot of time. So if anybody wants to come help, feel free to come over and help. Because I'm only one set of hands and one mullet. So another mullet and like 3 or 4 sets of hands, be mint. So I said it before and I'll say it again. Tokyo is like one of my best friends. I'll do anything for that dude because I know he would do anything for any one of us. That's why we all came together, got him this replacement car. We just have to put the man hours into it now. So if you guys feel like helping out Tokyo's build, you can go check out boostlifestyle.com, grab yourself some merch. It'll all go towards this car. I put a ton of my own money into this car just because, you know what, Tokyo's been there for everything. I think he was there when we ran our fastest time in the Supra. He's been there when I ran the fastest time in the Mustang. Like he's been. Tokyo is Boosted Lifestyle. He's in me. Tokyo's been in me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mally Boost 2.0 coming back. We're gonna put this engine in as soon as we get some flywheel bolts. Tokyo's gonna come over tomorrow. We're gonna start pulling out the rear end, get the 8.8 back in this thing, maybe the gas tank. Start doing everything that we can. Ideally, it'd be cool to have this thing mechanically ready without the wiring done in it. Maybe a week from now. That'd be super, super cool. And it'll give us a lot of time to test before we go on Miles of Mayhem, because I got lots of things to do. Peace easy. Get that V.